Testing. 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 Okay, it works. Alright, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. Didn't really have the energy to do live streams. That's why the Mr. Bus Driver live stream was like so sad, and that's okay. As you read in the title, we're going to be reviewing the Alone series that I created. It's kind of like an analog horror, kind of, if you would call it that. But today we're going to be reviewing it, going over all the lore, because I have a ton of lore written down. I might be hinting out a little bit of episode 5 and season 2. This stream is mostly so you can understand what you're watching, since not a lot of people talk in the series. That will change very quickly. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing it. You guys in the chat can be asking questions, comments. If you guys are curious about anything, just let me know. Let me know, and we can discuss it. But I think that we are going to start episode 1 right now. Hopefully my sound is on. I haven't tested it, but let's go. Y'all ready? Alright. Let's get into this. July 14th, 2020. 9:48 p.m. So it's like a coronavirus, just way worse. It's if COVID was way worse. I forgot to mention. Hold on. I forgot to mention. We got all the supplies. We got the pen. Sticky notes for taking notes. Y'all know I'm getting in this. We also got the flashlight for, I don't know, inspection glasses. Just in case, chat trust. And, of course, everyone needs this water. Healthy, hydrational water. Y'all need that. Go grab your water if you haven't already. In the background, you can see we got the display hats from the past live streams. Toothpick, Mr. Truck Driver sunglasses, and the mask. Got our controller, headphones, got everything. Got the whole setup back here. Okay. Now we start. Now. So July 14th, 2020, 9:48 p.m. You hear? This is in Lyle. I forgot I made this. Minnesota and Iowa border. I fact checked that, so it's true. I was searching on the internet trying to find a town that is right on the Minnesota and Iowa border. Like, I don't know why. Escape from Lyle. Y'all will see what the, y'all understand soon. United States of America. I'll have to pause to read it here in a sec. Story. I'll read it to you guys if you don't want to read. A facility known as Black Mesa was originally thought to have just been a missile testing lab somewhere in New Mexico. Little did the public know, it really tested on a virus known as the, okay, this is how you say it, just in case no one knows, no one knew, Locust virus. Just saying. Called the Locust virus. The virus, once inside a human being, begins infecting the inside of the host's brain, quickly consuming it. It then takes control over the host's body and uses it to find more hosts, human beings. So it's pretty standard zombie, pretty. Once it has found another host, it branches into 2 organisms and takes over the second host within a bite or scratch. So it's pretty much average zombie apocalypse type scenario. Then the second host is consumed. Sometimes the organism becomes hungry and will feast on anything or anyone that has passed. So yeah. It's like normal zombie apocalypse. These organisms so far cannot be cured, but FEMA and CDC continue to find ways of curing the virus. Meanwhile, the United States Department of Defense and other military branches fight to keep humanity alive. So it's kind of normal-ish. The virus is only known to be in the United States of America and surrounding countries. Soon it will be in the whole world. To stop this, FEMA and CDC must work harder. Come on, guys. Y'all gotta get this thing cured. As of now, NATO is starting to get involved in other countries worried for their safety, for their citizens' safety. So, like, NATO is getting involved in this? I don't know why I'm actually so surprised I literally made this, but okay. So, wake up. Wake up! And then, alright. Let me know if you guys have audio problems. Real quick. This is a great time to say, if you guys have any clips or things you want to send me, the Discord server, I hope, is linked. I maybe have forgotten it. Discord server is linked in the description. My email is linked in the YouTube channel bio. So if you guys have clips for edits and stuff like that, send it to me. Also, if you guys have any recommendations for analog horrors I should react to, just let me know, because I will. You know what I think is crazy? Look at this. This zombie just freaking threw this whole dresser. Like, this guy's got superhuman strength. After each episode, we're probably going to go over all the lore. I have written down everything that happens that's, like, that I written down. Probably all that, yeah. Just for, like, you know, the effects. Because I gotta show you guys the lore. And don't worry, we'll have other analog horror besides literally my videos. Trust. I'll be doing like Woodlands National Park and Vita Carnus and stuff like that. Guys, I'm not trying to copy Immortal Marcus or anything. Now that you mention it, great YouTuber, by the way. This is my favorite part. This is where you got the shotgun. Look, the shotgun. Shotgun. See, that's why I like this, because like there's just random stuff lying around everywhere. Shotgun. The shotgun had about like 6 or 7 bullets in it. I couldn't tell. 5 people watching is kind of crazy. To you 5 people, what's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. We're just reviewing episode 1 right now, and then we're gonna go over what all we just soaked in. So I won't be talking much, unless I have something to comment on. Episode 1 was kind of ridiculous, especially I didn't like this or this. I didn't like those. Those got real annoying real fast. Subtitles is on, by the way, for anyone who needs it. While you're at it, go subscribe to Gent Toy, because I said so. I'll tell you guys what the newspaper says later, because I have it written down. I have it jolted down. It's also in the description, which we will be reading the description afterwards. One-shot shotgun is crazy. Not gonna lie, this shotgun was kind of OP, except for the fact that it only had 8 bullets. Alright, this is where the subtitles come in handy. Yes, I know, chat. It's very annoying. Hope I don't get in trouble for, like, EAS broadcasting.
The following message is transmitted at the request of
But I got subtitles on for you guys.
9:47 a.m. Mountain Time. A disaster of unknown type has occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility, causing significant damage and failure to various power and communication systems in the surrounding areas. An immediate evacuation order has been issued for all residents within a 75-mile radius of the facility, and on-site military has been dispatched to provide assistance. Make sure to bring an emergency supply of food, water, clothing, first aid kit, flashlights with extra batteries, and battery-powered radios. Follow the evacuation routes, which have been marked by local authorities, and only use one vehicle. Do not return to the warning area until the all clear has been given. If you are not in the evacuation zone, stay where you.
Yeah, I don't think they said stay inside your home.
If you are within the evacuation
I just kind of
area and
guessed.
have no transportation, locate your nearest police department or military officer. Do not use.
So this kind of cuts out. I tried fixing it, but it wouldn't. So it says do not use telephones or cell phones just in case of emergencies. Stay tuned to local news media outlets for further details on the information. It's what they're about to say.
Or cell phone.
Yeah, it disappears.
In the case of emergencies, stay tuned to local news media outlets.
I tried fixing it, but like, it like wouldn't like work. So
For further details and information on this situation.
I'm the Glock, I'm the Glock, I'm the Glock, I'm the Glock. Wait. I'm the Glock, I'm the Glock, I'm the Glock. No, that's funny though. Alright, so we got the Glock now. Was good. Was good. We're reviewing the, well, I guess it was in the title and the description. So if you haven't already, read description. Yo, W vocals. Thank you. I feel like I didn't do good on this episode as much as I did on, like, compare this to episode 4 or episode 3. Like, it was not as good as either of those. I can tell you, like, right now. Because if you compare this to, like, episode 4, episode 3, it's not that great. It's because of all the stuff on the screen. Because you got this on the screen. This on the screen. Like, no one wants to see that. It's supposed to be realistic. There's not supposed to be stuff on the screen. It's not. When you're looking around, you just have FPS right here. Just have FPS, like, right here in the corner of your eyeball. Ammo down here. Customize and toggle. No. It's supposed to be realistic. That's why it makes me mad. But I got all this stuff out of here. By episode 4, you can see the massive quality change. And then it just goes straight to edits, because, like, I've been working on episode 5 for, like, 3 days now. It's, like, such a long video. You will be alone and nothing but alone. Okay, that's the end of the episode 1. Now we're just gonna read the description. So the newspaper that we saw earlier says virus spreads. The Boko locust virus continues to spread rapidly through the country, causing panic across America and neighboring countries. FEMA and CDC state the following: "We are coming close to finding a cure for this virus. We just need more time." Well, we don't have much time. The military can't hold for much longer and has resorted to airstriking major metropolitan cities. These bombings attract and kill these infected. The president has declared a state of emergency, and CETA has begun evacuating citizens. So what? We got FEMA, CDC, and CETA. Law enforcement is becoming overwhelmed with the amount of infected and fleeing citizens. Most police stations have been overrun or abandoned, leaving supplies for the survivors. Alone episode 2 coming soon. Like what you see. Yeah, I don't even really read that. Okay, so now I think it would be appropriate to go over the lore that I had. Let's see. I typed a lot for this, so just bear with me. Okay, so what I think. So the virus began on June 24th, 2020, because it was a week before, like, when he came out of the bunker, it was a week before. So what I think is it started on June 24th, 2020. The current time in episode 1 was July 14th, 2020. 1 week after the first infected. It was at 9:48 p.m. The location was Lyle, the Minnesota and Iowa border in the United States of America. Story as of episode 1. Facility known as Black Mesa, which was really thought to have just been a missile testing lab somewhere in New Mexico. Little did the public know it was really testing the known virus known as the Boko locust virus. Some goofy name. This virus, once inside a human being, begins infecting the inside of the brain, the host's brain, quickly consuming it. It then takes control over the host's body and uses it to find more hosts, human beings. Once it's found another host, it branches into two organisms, takes over the second host within a bite or scratch. Then the second host is consumed. Sometimes the organism becomes hungry and will feast on anything or anyone that has passed. Those organisms so far cannot be cured, but FEMA and CDC continue to find ways of containing the curing. Jesus Christ. Of course they don't close my door. Guys, I'm not a crash out. I just get really mad when people don't close my door because it's so annoying. But FEMA and CDC continue to find ways of curing the virus. Meanwhile, the United States Department of Defense and other military branches fight to keep humanity alive. The virus is only known to be in the United States of America and surrounding countries like Canada and Mexico. Soon it will be in the whole world. To stop this, FEMA and CDC must work harder. As of now, NATO is starting to get involved, and other countries work for their citizens' safety. So wake up. So that's what it said at the... This is all the information we get in episode 1 as of anything, besides the emergency alert broadcast at EAB or EAS. We get later on, which will... I wrote it down, so don't worry. So our character starts out in a bunker, right? Probably the one he was in for a week. Yeah, that probably had to suck. All he has is a knife in his bare hands, as we saw. It's dark out once he leaves the bunker. We saw that. Clearly because of the time zones, he begins looting houses, or tries to, but most houses have already been looted. Apparently the infected are rather strong because the first one encountered is able to throw an entire dresser across the room, which I think was crazy. It's just... Although they don't seem so smart, a police car nearby with its lights on signals that police put up an effort to keep the infected under control. But as we know, the infected can run, so that didn't really work. Who knows how long this was. The first weapon we found was a Remington 870, and the ammo was 8. There was 8 ammo left in it. 8 shells. It appears there's a large city nearby. Perhaps this could be as of use later on in the series. Our character continues looting houses, finding what resources he can. Not much. He tries looting a sideways FedEx truck, which we saw earlier, but all the boxes are either sealed shut or already looted. It seems the power still works. The government is keeping the power on for now. Who knows how much longer the government will stand when in the attic of a house. He comes across someone who is currently subscribing to Gent Toy before the outbreak. Should have been Snow Trooper 54, but whatever. He then goes into a destroyed house. It was obviously abandoned as the rest, but strangely it is decaying and destroyed, perhaps bombed by the airstrikes issued by the president, possibly, or caught on fire, collapsed on itself, and then they came across a newspaper which states, we already technically read this, so I'm not going to read it again. You guys want me to read it again? Have we, were we not here whenever when I read it the first time? Do I need to read it for you? Do y'all want me to read it? Just let me know. Do y'all want me to read it? Y'all want me to read it? Okay, well, I'm going to read it. Alright, the newspaper states, the virus spread, the Boca Locust virus continues to spread rapidly through the country, causing panic across America and neighboring countries. FEMA and CDC state the following. We are coming close to finding a cure for this virus. We just need more time. We don't have much time. The military can't hold for much longer and resorted to airstriking major metropolitan cities. These bombings attract and kill these infected. The president has declared a state of emergency, and CETA has began evacuating citizens. Law enforcement is becoming overwhelmed with the amount of infected and fleeing citizens. Most police stations have been overrun or abandoned, leaving supplies for the survivors. Luckily, that information was lying left around. He comes across a first responder from the Black Mesa Research Facility, which I think is weird. But that's all the way in New Mexico. How could it have gotten here? Perhaps stolen to get away from the chaos, only to end up in more. A radio sat on the hood, which then an emergency broadcast played, EAB or EAS. Now, if you missed the EAS alert, I will read it out. The emergency alert broadcast, I cannot talk today. The emergency alert broadcast stated, the following message is transmitted at the request of local authorities. At 9:47 a.m. Mountain Time, a disaster of unknown type has occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility, causing significant damage and failure to various power and communication systems in the surrounding areas. An immediate evacuation order has been issued for all residents within a 75-mile radius of the facility. An on-site military has been dispatched to provide assistance. Make sure to bring an emergency supply of food, water, clothing, first aid kit, flashlights with extra... Okay, I'm not going to try and read like the freaking thing. Flashlights with extra batteries and a battery-powered radio. Follow all evacuation routes which have been marked by local authorities and only use one vehicle, chat. One. How many? One. Do not return to the warning area until the all clear has been given. If you are not in the evacuation zone, stay inside your home. They didn't actually say that. I just put that because I didn't know what they actually said. If you are not within the evacuation area and have no transportation, locate your nearest police department or military officer. Do not use telephones or cell phones. Just in the case of emergencies, stay tuned to local news media outlets for further details and information on this situation. As we can see, this EAS is at least a week old because this virus first began a week ago, which means it's a rerun. This either means the news broadcasting system has failed, malfunctioning, or it's telling people that everything is under control. Who knows? So far, there seems to be like 3 types of infected. The walker can only walk, can't run, very slow, easy to kill. Crawlers only happen when a normal infected is shot in the legs. And runners, fast infected, hard to kill, easy to get caught. These 3 types are the first stages of the infection, but more soon to come. That's not hinting episode 5, by the way. Totally. After finding yet another police car, he equips his second weapon. The second weapon that he's found is a Glock 17. With how many ammo shot? 17. Don't worry, I literally watched the video and counted. He also finds an ammo crate, sadly already looted, with nothing inside. That's actually not the truth. It's just, for some reason, didn't have anything in it. And I was angry. He also spots an infected, but leaves it as to not waste ammo. Then he goes inside a small store to loot it, except it's empty, completely cleared out. Sounds like something that would happen in an apocalypse 1 week after it starts. It looks like people were in a rush to leave as well. Then he tries breaking down the door of a house, but it must be barricaded because it doesn't budge. Comes across a small group of 3 infected. After running out of ammo in his Glock 17, he flees. Then on the screen it reads, "You will be alone and nothing but alone," hinting that he will never find another uninfected human ever again. Or will he? Alright, that's all the lore I have written down for episode frickin' 1, man. Frickin' 1, man. Now we got frickin' stop. Frickin' episode frickin' 2, man. Boom, man. We got frickin' episode frickin' 2. Oh, there's no subtitles, which means there's not going to be an EAS broadcast in this one. 3 weeks later. 3 weeks? Imagine how many states this person has been in. So far, I know Iowa, Minnesota, and that's about it. 3 weeks later, August 4th, 2020. So we're all the way in August now. 2:33 p.m. What a major time jump. Somewhere in Kansas? So we went from Minnesota to Iowa to Kansas. It's still in the United States, obviously, because where else would Kansas be? Story. Okay, give it to me. It's probably going to be different. Right? FEMA and CDC continue to work harder. 4 weeks have passed since the virus began. 4 weeks since the world was normal. Sounds about right. The military continues to fight harder, but what for? Most innocents have fled or fallen. Leaving not much left for the United States of America. Although emergency broadcasts continue to play, updates continue spilling out on social media. Surprisingly, YouTube is still up. The power still runs somehow. The government keeps things under control. The president is still heading away. Other countries fear that the virus is spreading too quickly. Guys, is this like an overuse of commas? There's like 40 commas in every single freaking paragraph. Countries such as Canada, Mexico, and the Bahamas have already fallen. No one is coming to help. No one is going to save you. Oh, dang. That's directed at us, chat. So wake up. Wake up. Chat, wake up. Rise and shine. Oh, we got an axe now? Hold on, let me get a good look at that. Ooh. Me like. Alright, this about to be tough. Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The one thing I didn't like about this map is there was no nav mesh, so the zombies couldn't even, like, barely move. Unless I walked up to them. Just some random car. Alright. No story behind it, just there for no reason. Sounds about right. You can see the major jump in quality because there's no longer this or that. For now. Okay, we got a little roadblock. Ooh, y'all seeing this? Look, watch. Look, see, it's like purple. It's like purple liquid coming out of it. Wasn't I saying something about that earlier? Like some purple liquid or whatever. I think I was. I don't remember though. But like, look, they're bleeding. Is that like a symptom? Like, look at that. No, that's not errors, by the way. That's not missing textures. That's like literally, I checked like the game files. It wasn't missing textures. That is literally like, I don't know what that is. It's not missing textures, I hope. I know for sure it's not. But like, still. I like how he decides like not to go this way after. Like, watch. Just wait for it. I missed so many of these swings. It was so sad to watch. Like, I missed like 5 of these swings. Bro, how does a knife kill zombies faster than an axe does? Oh, my bad. And then watch him not go this way. Like, you could just walk around. But no. We decided yeah, tractor. We don't go that way. We decided to go this way. Oh, this road's blocked. No, it's not. You can just go around. But nope. Transition. Okay. Military. Alright, I don't like this part because this zombie, like, literally bites and scratches me, like, 4 times. Yeah. Like, I get hit so many times. Then we got our first actual body. Like, our first human being that, like... Alright. Not gonna lie, their aim is kind of tough. Yo, he coughed. Yo. He coughed. Guys, did our guy get infected? Could this lead to something in episode 5? Then we got some Looney Tunes. Ooh, we got a shotgun. I bet. Half these weapons don't even show up in like the next episode, and people flame me for it. Someone was flaming me on Reddit about it. They were like, dude, why didn't he have all the weapons that he gained in episode 2 and episode 3? I was like, you know, honestly, I don't even know. I just kind of like forgot to grab the weapons that we actually had. Or mostly because I didn't really care, honestly. Like, they were literally half like 2 weapons. Like, they were not really needed that much. Look, see, look. Watch. That was from my character, because I got hit too many times, and in this mod, if you get hit by the zombies, you become one. So I became a zombie. I forgot to delete the body. I should have, because that just like dropped the whole major lore thing. So like, what if we're not even like the same character anymore? Like, what if we're like watching the eyes of a different character now? No, I'm kidding. Just pretend that body isn't there. Guys, I was jumped by like a whole different person. Can we cut, please? Please do not tell me while you... Okay, I was about to say, do not tell me y'all are about to have me, like, just, like, walking. That'd be so annoying. Looks like a vehicle drove through this. Look. Looks like a vehicle drove through here. So maybe a vehicle was, like just crashed through that. I don't know why they would be blocking that, because isn't that, like, the way toward the quarantine zone? So are they trying to lead people away from it? Chat. Oh yeah, then we got another... See, because it looks like they're trying to direct people, like, this way, then this way, then they go this way, and then maybe they're trying to direct people, like, back the way we came. I don't know. Or maybe that's like a checkpoint and they move those every time someone comes. But that would just take too long. Crossbow bolts, that does not come in handy later, chat. Don't worry, that has like nothing to do with the story. No storyline at all. Montage of walking back. Don't worry, I got rid of this and also like the little Battlefield 6 thing. Because that was like just super annoying. Okay, let's read this. Caution, you are now entering a U.S. military evacuation outpost. Alrighty. I think one of the zombies are still alive. Okay. Warning, keep arms above head at all times or you will be shot on sight. Doesn't sound very nice. Do not run directly at military personnel. Do not ignore military personnel when they address you. Do not make any sudden or violent movements. The reason he put his gun away is because he thought like these were all just like normal people. Like he actually finally found people, and these were like soldiers and survivors and stuff. Because this is an evacuation camp. Until he realizes, oh, these are all zombies. I'm still trying to figure out how I can get rid of this, but like still switch weapons. If there's like a different like way I can do that, someone please let me know. Out of ammo. You guys want to see something cool? Hold on. Flashbang. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like it. Alright. Yeah, and then he just goes on like literally like murdering an entire camp. Like, there were at least like 15 zombies in this whole entire place. Trust me, I did not count. Why would I, bro? I'm not about to count zombies. Like, it's just a waste of my time. I don't care how many zombies there were as long as they're all dead. Which they were. Speaking of which. I ought to put you in a mental hospital. Who's the person that says that? I ought to put you in a mental hospital. Guys, don't ask what I'm doing. I'm doing something, like, very important. Very important, like, business work. Y'all would not understand. Where's it at? Just, like, trust in the process.
Hello!
Did I accidentally delete it? Phooey. Okay. Just give me 1 second, chat. Start digging in your butt. Oh, I got notifications. Area math hits different though. Minecraft sucks. Minecraft does not suck, bro. Anyone that says Minecraft sucks, 89 subscribers. Chat? Y'all got some explaining to do. Webcam off, YouTube on. YouTube on. Okay. BRB chat. chat? I'm back. What's good? I'm back, chat. Chat, I'm back. Turn the webcam back on. I'm back. I got snack. I was feeling hungry. It was giving hunger. Remind me to never say that ever again. Like, before. Oh, I got like 0 snacks. What's the point of having a mini fridge if I don't have anything in them? Am I in frame? Am I in frame good enough? Hi. My name's Dexter Morgan. I'm kidding. Clearly I'm kidding. Let me know if I should start doing like ASMR. If I can. I will tell you guys what the note says later. Just trust. Just trust. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. What does that sign say? This won't be the only analog horror that we... Please report any suspicious activity to security. It's up to you to keeping infection from spreading. Airborne transmission of an illness can occur through sneezing, coughing, and exhalations. So does that mean it's in the air now? Yo, someone get Immortal Marcus on this channel, bro. Someone get Immortal Marcus, like... This seems like something Immortal Marcus would, you know, react to and put on his YouTube channel. If we're being so real, this seems like something Immortal Marcus would be like. So is it in the air now? Guys, put this on a Immortal's Discord server. Recommend it to him. Be like, you should watch this. It's called Alone. Because that'll be the second time someone's recommended it. I feel like if someone recommends it more than once, then he's gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm like want him to watch it. I would just like to see his reaction to it, because honestly, I think it's a goated, like, it's not really analog horror, but it's kind of one of those mystery. It's like analog mystery horror, whatever. Falls under the category of analog horror for now. See, here's the thing. If it doesn't fall under analog horror for you, it falls under analog horror for me. The categories of analog horror would be the, like the emergency broadcasting stuff, VHS stuff, found footage, and films. This is falling under the film category. I heard we're almost to 90 subscribers. Let's all pray that we get to there. Okay. Okay. We got another Black Mesa truck. We got another vehicle from Black Mesa. The funny part is that I couldn't see my health, so I didn't know what health I was at. So the reason I try and grab the health kit is just to make sure that I don't need it. Funny detail. Should have cut that out. Oh. This is where we get the Browning. The Browning HP. Best pistol in my opinion, best pistol. What I think is funny is you can literally see the M35 from here. Cheez-Its these days, am I right? What are these? Extra toasty. Warning, keep his arms above head at all times, or you will be shot in sight. Do not run directly at military personnel. Do not ignore military personnel when they address you. Do not make any sudden or violent moves. I already read that, so I don't even know why I read it the second time. Just for people that weren't here whenever I read it the first time, I'll read it again. Caution, you're now entering a U.S. military evacuation outpost. Okay. It's only for, like, the people that, you know. Wow, flipped over semi-truck. Okay. Lore-wise, I don't think that has anything to do with anything, but... You will be alone, and nothing but alone. Let us read the description. Here's what the note reads in the tent at the evacuation outpost, as we saw earlier. Journal entry number 20, August 3rd, 2020. Okay, so this was like literally yesterday. Because this takes place on... August 4th, 2020. So it is... So it is 1 day before. That means all those zombies came, like, literally, maybe not even a day ago. That's crazy. Still nothing from FEMA or CDC. Hopefully they can figure out a cure soon. I'm getting nervous, mostly because a lot more infected have been seen wandering in this area. I think they might be attracted by noise, so we turned the sirens off and started using silenced weapons. They're taking another group of survivors into the refugee camp up in Big City. Hopefully they make it there safe and come back soon. We have a lot more survivors and injured that need treating. Our field doctors aren't as great as the doctors in Big City. Hopefully that place isn't overrun. Just got news from Commander Redacted. Just got news from Commander Beep. They made it safely and Big City is not overrun. Yet. A big horde of infected wandered by the other day. A big one. Looked like it was heading for Big City, so we sent some scouts out to warn them ahead of time. Haven't heard back yet. Dr. Carson. Chat, is that a reference to Carson McCluskey? Those who know. Those who know. I can't be referencing my friends in videos because people don't know who my friends are. Okay. Alright, chat. Time to read the lore that I have written down for episode 2. So, lore episode 2 wise, we start out 3 weeks after episode 1. So the date is August 4th, 2020. The time is 2:33 p.m. at the start. The end, I don't know what time it is. Location, somewhere in Kansas, United States of America. Somewhere. Story as of episode 2. FEMA and CDC begin to continue... Oh my Jesus Christ, dude. FEMA and CDC continue to work harder. 4 weeks have passed since the virus began, and 4 weeks since the world was normal. The military can continue... The military continues to fight harder, but what for? Most citizens have fled or fallen, leaving not much left for the United States of America. Although emergency broadcasts continue to play, updates continue spilling out on social media, the power still runs somehow. The government keeps things under control. The president is still hidden away. Other countries fear that the virus is spreading too quickly. Countries such as Canada, Mexico, and the Bahamas have already fallen. No one is coming to help. No one is going to save you. So wake up. Wake up. Okay. The starter weapons that we have in episode 2 is the knife from episode 1, our hands from episode 1, and the fire axe, which is a new weapon. For some reason I wrote down new weapon unlocked. Jesus Christ, dude. Our character seems to start out in the farmlands of Kansas, the USA. Comes across a vehicle. Seems the people driving were trying to run from something, but a flat tire had gotten in the way. They tried on foot, but the second they stepped out of the vehicle, it was too late. All that remains is an infected nearby with some suitcases and boxes. He comes across a tractor and the debris of a wreck, blocking the path ahead. The only option, go down a dirt path after. Before this, he defeats 2 infected. Almost all of the vehicles found are still running, which could consider that these things were recent. Hint. As we can see, when he hits the infected with the fire axe, purple liquid, almost purple blood spills. Perhaps this is said virus, or a symptom of the virus. While walking, he comes across a M35 military cargo truck. Don't know why that's in capitalized. Parked but with barricades, almost pointing in the direction he needs to go, perhaps to an evacuation outpost. Before this, kills 2 zombies and equips a new weapon. First weapon found, M14 rifle. Gotta say it like Grandpa would. Got the M14 rifle. You hear? As he shoots the other zombie dead, he coughs, possibly because he was scratched by the other zombie. Could this foreshadow his death in the future, being the virus? Maybe. Turns out the M35 had ammo crates, which he looted and acquired new weapon and ammo. So anytime we see a M35 or a Humvee, just know there will most likely be ammo or guns in it. Always. And I will always be looting them. So the weapons we got is the SPOS 12 double pump action shotgun and the slam. We got shotgun ammo. Slug, by the way. He continued walking and comes across a police barricade destroyed, clearly smashed through by a vehicle or something else, possibly a horde of infected. No, a vehicle. He walks down the other direction toward another police state barricade blocking a road. They were definitely leading toward an evacuation outpost. After taking out a few infected, he searches the police car. Okay. Searches the police car, nothing, then heads back toward the destroyed police car blockade. Ammo crossbow bolts. Could come in handy later. It doesn't. It doesn't. After killing a few more infected, he reads 2 signs reading caution. You are now entering a U.S. military evacuation outpost, and warning, keeps arm above heads at all time or you will be shot on sight. Do not run directly at military personnel. Do not ignore personnel. Do not ignore military personnel when they address you. Do not make any sudden or violent movements. Clearly stating that the area up ahead is an evacuation outpost. Our character heads toward looking for safety, food, water, and help from his wounds. First, he searches the infected bodies, which he just shot. One carrying a medikit, which is empty. The other had nothing on him. He puts his weapon away and walks toward the outpost unarmed, trying to seem less threatening and willing to take in. Little does he know, no one is left to listen. As he walks closer, he realizes the outpost sadly has fallen, with only the infected personnel who once worked there to rot away. The vehicles are still running, which could mean it was recent. It was because the last journal entry was on August 3rd. And if it was, there could be survivors, and soon enough they will run into him, and let's hope they'll be friendly. After killing all the infected, he loots the camp, coming across a journal entry log from one of the doctors stationed there. The log reads, I already read this, but I'm going to read it again just because I can. Journal entry number 20, August 3rd, 2020. Still nothing from FEMA or CDC. Hopefully they can figure out a cure soon. I'm getting nervous mostly because a lot more infected have been seen wandering around in this area. I think they might be attracted by noise, so we turned the sirens off and started using silenced weapons. They're taking another group of survivors into the refugee camp up in Big City. Hopefully they made it there safe and come back soon. We have a lot more survivors and injured that need treating. Our field doctors aren't as great as the doctors in Big City. Hopefully that place isn't overrun. Just got news from Commander Redacted. Commander Beep. They made it safely and Big City is not overrun yet. A big horde of infected wandered by the other day. A big one. Looked like it was heading for Big City, so we sent some scouts to warn them ahead of time. We haven't heard back yet, Dr. Carson. During the looting, he acquires weapons, grenade, ammo, assault rifle ammo, ×3, shotgun ammo, slug, revolver ammo, .357 Magnum, and SMG grenades for the MP5. A sign near some of the ammo crates reads, "Please report any suspicious activity to security. It's up to you to keep the infection from spreading. Airborne transmission of the illness can occur through sneezing, coughings, and exhalations from the Metro International." This could mean that the virus is now airborne, meaning it is in the air of which we breathe. Oh my god, dude. Just a quick FYI, I wrote this out. This could mean that the virus is now airborne, meaning it is in the air of which we breathe. No! I thought we drank air. Guys, don't flame me in the chat. I wasn't thinking at the time. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning when I was writing this. This could lead to worldwide spreading and could cause millions more to get infected. In the tents at the evacuation outpost, there were beds, cabinets, and shelves, clearly stating that the tents were used for treating injured people or infected people. Now they are mostly looted and rotting away. Barrels of unknown liquid sit outside the tents. What could be in them? Perhaps a purple liquid or something else. Carts of luggage also sit around, meaning people got into trucks and evacuated to Big City and other evacuation points. All the suitcases are looted now. However, a 10 M35 cargo truck sits, still running perhaps. Still running. Perhaps they were trying to evacuate all the people in the outpost, but it was too late. Now they are all gone. Later, he comes across a security Jeep Cherokee from Black Mesa. This may be another scientist or security guard trying to escape the madness, only to be engulfed in it by hitting a tree. After he takes out what's left of... How do I spell what? What's left of the infected by the Jeep. He loots it, finding a new weapon. Browning HP, the GOAT. And ammo, we got pistol ammo for the Browning HP, the GOAT. That's why it's the GOAT! The GOAT! After that, he continues down the road and finds a semi-truck on its side. After killing a few infected, he searches the vehicle, not finding anything, and continues down the path. There were also two signs that read the same thing as the other 2 signs from earlier. Warning! Keep arms above head at all times. You will be shot on sight. Do not run directly at military personnel. Do not ignore military personnel when they address you. Do not make any sudden violent movements. Caution, you are now entering a U.S. military evacuation outpost. Jeez. As he continues down the path, the video ends with the same as always quote, "You will be alone and nothing but alone." Actually, that's kind of different from the first episode. Thus ends episode 2. No, I thought it started it. Guys, I'm not a smart aleck. I'm just angry. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's go. Episode 3. Who's hyped for episode 3? August 5th, 2020. Okay, so this is a day later. It took him a day to get to Big City. Good to know. Oh, subtitles. That means there's going to be some 5:06 p.m. Okay. Big City, Oklahoma. This is Oklahoma. I fact-checked it. Not a real city, by the way. This is not real. United States of America. Okay, so we're still in the United States. I knew that because it's in Oklahoma, but... Sorry, okay. Story. Alright, let's see what's going on now. Holy Yapatron. Okay, let's get to reading. It's getting worse. The virus has already spread to South America. Dude, already? It's been a day! It's only a matter of time before it gets to Europe and Asia, then Australia. Soon the whole world will be infected. The United States is of America. The United States is... the United States of America is holding on as long as it can. So it's already in South America. But within a day, it's already in South America. That's crazy. The president issued a state of emergency. Again. All citizens should evacuate. Go anywhere except here. Borders are checking people for bites or scratches. And you better pray to God you don't have any. Sounds about right. They shoot on sight. So as soon as they see the bite, they finna just shoot you. Nah, the second they see the bite on you, they're just gonna go. Yeah, they do not care. The second they see that, they're like, oh yeah, you get to die now. Give me a second. More and more evacuation outposts fall. More and more citizens get infected. And all you can do is... What can I do? Observe. That's crazy because that's the title of the video. Crazy plot. The lore thickens. So wake up. Wake up. It's the same thing. Is he like asleep or something? Oh, where are we? Big city? Oh, right. My bad. I'm stupid. This place looks interesting. Oh, did he crawl under a freaking truck? Yes. Okay, so there's a big truck in the way. You just crawl under it. Okay. I'm sorry, what is this in the background? That is a lot of zombies. Now that I think about it, Big City is probably full of zombies. Because, like, it's a huge city. It's massive. Don't. Oh, dang. Wow. Okay. Caution, you're now entering a U.S. military evacuation outpost. Okay, so there's an evacuation outpost up here. I'm sorry, was that an airplane? Is that a water tower? Where are we? Oh, right. Big city. My bad. Yeah, we're just gonna spray into this giant horde. Too many of them. Alright, well, don't waste all your ammo. That's probably a really bad idea. Really bad idea. Really bad idea. Chat, Cheez-Its are so good. How come it takes like 8 bullets to kill a zombie, but it takes 1 knife stab to the chest to kill it? That's the difference from like The Walking Dead. Is that they don't have to hit them in the head. You can just shoot them wherever and they'll die. Because like it takes over the brain and then it takes over the rest of the body. So that means it can feel like if you shoot it in the arm, it'll feel it. So it's like alive. It's basically just a human in some way. I don't know. Good luck for try to figure it out, because I'm not helping you. Not my math test. Where'd the guy go? Oh yeah, I got rid of the thing now, and I got rid of the thing. See, like, look at the. Is that the Twin Towers? Is that the Twin Towers? Is that 9/11? Thought this was based in 2020. Guess 9/11 never happened. Caution, you are now entering the U.S. military evacuation. Oh no, this is Big City, not New York. My bad. Those are just replicas. Warning, keep arms above head at all times. You will be shot on sight. A little over direct, but okay. Do not run directly at military personnel. Do not ignore military personnel when they address you. Do not make any sudden or violent movements. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, so right off the bat, we can see this probably exploded. Evacuation type stuff. A whole bus. Alright. That's new. There's bodies everywhere, by the way. Just look at the way he was sitting in the container, dude. Just look at oh, he's just sitting in it. Just sitting in it. It's just sitting in it. It's so funny. There were so many zombies and all of them just died of unknown causes. That means like the zombies are like slowly rotting and dying. Police car. Oh shoot. We get the Beretta. We got the Beretta. Chat, this is so tough. Bro, I could barely aim with this thing. The sights were so bad. Dead guy. Oh my dear Lanta. This was not a zombie. Reload, buddy. Good boy. That's literally me. I'm just kidding, guys. Oh, yeah, I don't think these were zombies, bro. How'd y'all even get this guy up? Those were definitely the Twin Towers. How'd y'all get this guy up here? I'm sorry, did that say Ruta Grape? I love me some Ruta Grape. That stuff is so good. Alright, so there's like a ton of police cars and military. That means this place was full of evacuation type stuff. I'm not the only one that saw that, like, the green stuff on the ground, right? Yeah, there's like a barrel there, and there's like green stuff. News vans. Ooh, we got people in tarps. Okay. I was right. There's a whole freaking plane. You can't park there. You can't park there. It's not allowed. Like, this should be illegal. Look at this is so detailed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It took me 4 hours just to set up the scene because my game kept crashing because of the freaking plane crash pit. I wanted the whole like area to be way bigger and like consist of 2 blocks, but then I just had to do 1 strip of road because it was so laggy and it would crash my game. But it would look so cool. Love the fences and everything. Ton of military vehicles in here, of course. We got all our stuff. This place looking so tough. Well, that's not realistic. He just kind of falls into the tent. I mean, I guess I would move, but like, I don't know where that came into play. Maybe people were trying to like raid the evacuation outpost. So are there like the saviors or like just like bad groups that are like just trying to raid stuff? Raiders? Terrorists? 9/11? Chat, we're gonna watch a zombie fly a plane into the Twin Towers. I mean, we already saw a plane in the Twin Towers, so, like, what if they just missed? Okay, we got a grenade, I bet. Okay, just throw the box. That's real professional of you, buddy. Chat, we got a crowbar now? And bug bait. What's bug bait got to do with this? Ooh, 357 Magnum. Okay, that's kind of okay. Can't lie, that's actually pretty goated. I could go for some Cheerios right about now. God dang, that was no zombie. There is an entire saw in this man's body, bro. That is like an entire saw, bro. And it's rusty too, so that means that like it happened a while ago, or it just like rained or whatever. But like that is crazy. I mean, the blood looks fresh. That's a cop too. Did we just pick up an M35? It's an MP5. All right, W gun. Yeah, we take a. That blood looks fresh. All right. Second EAS alert of the day.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Department of Defense. This is not a test.
Not a test.
Today at 4:16 p.m. Mountain Time, a state of
4:16 p.m. Okay. Because it's like what? So it was 5:06 when we started the video, and it's been like 5 minutes. So it'd be 5:11. Let's just say it was longer because like there was a ton of cuts, like it cut out a lot. So let's just say it maybe like 10 minutes. So it's like 5:16 right now.
emergency was declared by the President of the United States. An unknown hostile force was declared present at the Black Mesa Research Facility and several other locations in the surrounding areas of Black Mesa, New Mexico, as of 5:42.
5:42. Holy time jump! How did it go from 5:06 to 5:42 in the matter of 6 minutes? I kid you not, that did not look like freaking freaking 40 minutes. That's insane.
2 p.m. Mountain Time. The President has issued executive orders to withdraw all ground forces and begin immediate airstrikes over the Black Mesa
Okay, so they're
Research
airstriking
Facility
Black
and
Mesa.
surrounding areas, beginning no later than 6:42 p.m. this evening.
Not only that, but they're airstriking like literally everything.
For your own safety, an immediate evacuation order has been issued to the entire state of New Mexico. To all residents of New Mexico and surrounding areas, leave all your personal belongings. Take a battery-powered radio and only a...
That's a good point. New Mexico and Oklahoma are in different time zones, so 5:42. Let's do some deep diving here, chat. 5:06 Oklahoma time zone. New Mexico. Okay, so it'd be behind. So what if it means it's 5:06 in New Mexico right now? So it'd be 6:06. Okay, I don't know. It's weird time zones.
Essential supplies with you. Do not remain in your homes. Seek shelter at your nearest militarized zone outside the state of New Mexico and await further instructions. If you cannot find your nearest evacuation route, seek assistance.
I love how there's just like the random sounds of sirens and stuff in the background. Either hinting that people are still alive, or they're just police cars abandoned and forgot to be turned off.
From local authorities immediately.
But then they like fade away, so I feel like
Firearms training.
it's people
or any
still
similar
alive
weapons training. Contact your
in the
nearest
world.
military officer immediately. Stay tuned to frequency 740 AM for further updates.
Okay, 7:40 a.m. So frequency 7:40 a.m. guys. Stay tuned to 7:40 a.m. Remember that. Okay. EAS. Kinda tough. 6-7. BRB. For like 1 second. Oh no! Okay. Chat. Look who's back. It's me! I just had to throw that away. Why? Because I was done with it. I finished it. Finished it. Why am I getting my pen out? I have nothing to write down. I don't need to write anything down. Did I write down the lore for episode 4 yet? I don't think I did. Maybe. I don't know. Not that it matters. I'll just explain it to you because I don't really. Yeah, look, because he hears a helicopter and then runs out. Yeah, okay. Y'all get it. Danger, danger. High voltage. What could be in here? You will always be alone. Nothing but alone. It's not entirely true. Things have gotten worse. No one's coming to help. The military is becoming weaker. Nothing is left for humanity. Soon enough, Asia, Europe, and the Oceanic will be... Oh, who calls it Oceanic anymore? Will be engulfed within the virus. I spelled engulfed wrong. All you can do is observe. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I spelled engulfed wrong. That's my bad. That's my bad. Alright. Zoom in, chat. Okay, Alone Lore. As of episode 3, as of which we just watched. So it's August 5th, 2020. It's one day later. Time, 5:06 p.m. Location, Big City, Oklahoma, United States of America. Story, it's getting worse. The virus has already spread to South America, surprisingly, in one day. Jesus Christ. It's only a matter of time before it gets to Europe, Asia, then Australia. Soon the whole world will be infected, and the United States of America is holding on as long as they can. The president has issued a state of emergency. All citizens should evacuate and go anywhere except here. Borders are checking people for bites or scratches, and you better pray to God you don't have any. They'll shoot you on sight. More and more evacuation outposts fall. More and more citizens get infected, and all you can do is observe. So wake up, wake up. Oh yeah. Starting weapons. We've got the bare hands, fire axe, knife, and the Browning HP. Yes, sir! As our character finally reaches Big City after a whole day, he gets to the evacuation outpost. Talked about it in the note. Having to take out multiple infected, it seems the evacuation outpost has fallen. I'm going to keep this one short because episode 2 recap was way too long. It was. I'm only pointing out smaller details that we may have missed. More signs reading. Caution, you are now entering a U.S. military evacuation outpost. Warning, keep arms above head at all time. At all times, you will be shot on sight. Do not run directly at military personnel. Do not ignore military personnel when they address you. Do not make any sudden or violent movements. It seems as if the military put up a large fight. Vehicles and soldiers are scattered, meaning this was no infected attack, but maybe a survivor group gone bad. The city is in ruins. Dead bodies everywhere, vehicles and debris. Buildings are collapsing. It's been 4 weeks. Most of the population in North America is gone. New weapon, Beretta 15K. Yes, sir. A gory scene as he gets closer to the evacuation point. Markings signaling to people not to go that way. Background noises fill as you realize some of the city is either alive or police sirens left on even after the officers die. You can see some barrels on the sidewalk. Green liquid coming out. Could this be something new? Bodies under tarps rotting. They look weeks old. Perhaps they are. A news van sits abandoned after the first few days, used by survivors to get onto the evacuation point. Evacuation outpost. A plane wreck blocks the other way of the road. A plane wreck. A whole plane. That was a whole plane. That was like a massive plane, too. As he enters the evacuation outpost, it looks like it used to be something more. A police station reworked into a safe place for survivors. Tents with plenty of medical supplies and ammo, too. A van sits on the other side of the fence. Looks almost like it tried breaking it down for easy access into the outpost. It failed. The fences are reinforced. Yes, sir. An emergency broadcast played over the radio. Here's what it said. Yeah, I'm not going to read all... Yeah. I'm not reading all that. Y'all, if y'all want to know what they said, y'all can just go back and watch the video. After that, he loots a few military vehicles, then a sound catches him off guard. A helicopter. He runs out into the open, looking in the sky. It's gone. Crate also had 2 empty bottles, but that wasn't important. Then he... If it wasn't important, why'd you write it down? Then he walks into a police station or the basement of the police station, leading to something rather strange. Not that strange. Sign reads, danger, danger, high voltage. Yeah, we read it, buddy. You will always be alone. And nothing but alone. You will always be alone, nothing but... I already read that, my bad. Thus ends episode 3. As of now, episode 4 hasn't come out yet, sadly. Yes, it has. What are we talking about? Here's what the post had to say. That's all we already know, we already read. Follow character in the mix, stuck in the mix of everything in the middle of a nice town on the border of Minnesota and Iowa. Their mission is to survive. Main character, name unknown, age 33, gender male, job business accountant, as of now unemployed due to the uprising of the apocalypse. Connections N/A. Backstory. Redacted worked as a business accountant before the outbreak. During the first week, businesses and stores quickly shut their doors. Everyone went into a panic. As people began getting infected, others quickly following. Redacted decided to play it safe and stay in the basement for a while. Since 3 years prior, Redacted built a underground bunker for tornado and other reasons. Meanwhile, FEMA and CDC began working on a cure for this virus, although no one understood what it was or where it came from. Some consider that it came from an asteroid strike that occurred a few weeks prior. An asteroid landed in Lexington, Kentucky, and many believed it was the cause. Law enforcement quickly became overwhelmed with the amount of infected and uninfected trying to flee the country. Military began airstriking major metropolitan cities such as New York, Las Vegas, and Atlanta. Most citizens have already fled, but those who didn't? The government considered using nukes as a last resort. This was designed. President Redacted stated, "I will not let my people die today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not ever." President Redacted was taken to an underground bunker in Redacted, Louisiana. Meanwhile, it was found out the origin of the virus was Black Mesa Research Facility in New Mexico, which was conducting tests not even the government knew about. The facility was blown up and all the staff were terminated for redacted reasons. As of our character, only time will tell. Date, July 14th, 2020. Location, Lyle, Minnesota and Iowa border. Country, United States of America. Cause, illegal testing. Started from Black Mesa Research Facility, New Mexico. Side characters. So far, no side characters will be in this series. It is just our main character, alone with the infected. Series name, Alone. Season 2 name, Military. Who said that? Chat, who said that? Alright, chat, we're gonna watch episode 4. Episode 4. Episode 4 is only like 4 minutes, so. Alright, August 5th, 2020. So, same day. 10:34 p.m. Big City, Oklahoma. So, we're still in Big City, too. United States of America. I think the only reason this episode is long is the story. Not much has happened in this the time span of 5 hours, although more infected spill into the world. No one has heard from FEMA or CDC. Some think they gave up, others think they got overrun, or maybe they decided to leave entirely. They went to Mars. No, I'm kidding. Who knows? Me? I do. So wake up. Wake up. Alright. Oh, we're on the roof of a building. Yo, there's a helicopter, chat. Is that gonna be important? Okay, chat. My boy's cooking. Oh, we got real military soldiers. Flare gun. Okay. We got like a whole load out here. 357 Magnum again. Don't ask what happened to the first one. I just kind of get rid of them because we don't really need them. They're kind of side weapons. I just pretend like we lost them or something. These sadly don't open. Yeah, then it just disappears. Guys, do I have schizophrenia? Because I swear I saw like a... Okay, what we got? The Colt M something. Alright, chat. We get in the helicopter? Oh, okay, we got some text. We got message. Don't worry, chat. I know how to decode this. I have the I have the cheat sheet. Okay. Chat, I have the cheat sheet. As it's not cheating technically. I have the cheat sheet. Okay, hashtag N. Hold on, someone write this down. Write this down. Hold on. Write this down. Write this down. Write this down. Okay. So N $sign $O, comma, B, $, D, arrow, Y, nobody, equals, so I, S, what? C O at M equals I hashtag N and that thing G. That looks like a 6. Not bad. G star T $, S period A that V E arrow $, U. Nobody is coming to save you. Chat. That's what it says. Nobody is coming to save you. Read it and read. Can y'all see that? It says nobody is coming to save you. Oh, that's crazy. Don't ask, I was watching Immortal Marcus earlier. Actually, I still need to finish that. Alright. Alright, well, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, wherever you are. Stay safe, stay beautiful, stay enthusiastic about life. Y'all have a nice night now, and please don't forget to smile.